Welcome to our first episode of Inside 50. I'm Stephen Lord.
And I'm Troy Luff. Tune in each week as we look at all the thrills and spills from the week in the AFL, plus any of the big issues that have made headlines.
We'll preview all the games for the round ahead.
And we'll give you our expert tips on all the big matches.
Well, Luffy, the AFL's made some controversial decisions in the past, but this one has to take the cake. The AFL has denied fans the right to use official team colours on their coffins. Can you believe it?
Oh, look, I think it's absolutely ridiculous. The AFL should be honoured that as a dying wish, you want to have your club colours on your coffin as you are buried. I think it's just crazy.
I can't agree more, and I'd like to see how they're going to stop it.
I'd love to see them try. And in other news, Carlton have put off contract talks with their big full forward, Brendan Favola, until the end of the year. Could this open the door for other clubs, Steve?
I definitely think Favola is shopping around. So any rumours you've heard about the Swans, Luffy?
Look, there's been plenty of talk that Sydney have been talking to Favola, but they're only rumours.
The biggest upset of the round came when St Kilda defeated Hawthorn in a great comeback win after being down by 28 points at half-time.
Oh, they were down and out, the Saints. They looked no chance. And what a great comeback it was. A 10-goal turnaround to win by more than 5 goals.
And their big forward Rewalt stood up, and as did their midfield in the second half.
Oh, look, led by Lenny Hayes and Nick Del Santo. It's what they needed to lift to get home in the second half.
Well, Luffy, how do you rate Hawthorn's chances against Geelong this week?
To be honest, I give Hawthorn no chance. Geelong are in top form. They beat the Western Bulldogs by 11 goals last week without Ling, without Gary Ablett Jr. And this week against Hawthorn, they'll do it again. Hawthorn on a downward slide. They're not looking that good.
I think Geelong is just gearing up for the finals. They're looking in magnificent form, and I think there'll be a lot of sides that we're worried about them until the end of the year.
Look, they're odds on favourite to do what they did in 2007, and I really think they are going to take it out again.
What about the wooden spoon? That's really hotting up.
Well, the competition at the top three is tight. The competition at the bottom three is just as tight. You've got West Coast, Fremantle and Melbourne all fighting not to win the wooden spoon. And at the moment, Melbourne are probably favourites. West Coast not far behind.
Yeah, I think Freo's kicked clear with that win last week, but probably West Coast for me, I think.
Who would have thought all of Perth have won just 5 games between them? And look, I probably reckon Melbourne, followed by West Coast. That's it for this week's Inside 50. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next week when we talk about all the news in the AFL and give you our expert tips.
Hope you enjoyed it. See you next week.